This is the demonstration of the part 1 of the VPN lab. We have established two virtual machines inside of one host, and we have established a VPN connection from the host machine on the left to the server machine on the right. As you can see, we have established the tunnel interface, and let's show the commands. So we have added an IP address, and we have brought up the interface, and now let's show that we have the network interface and that we can ping the other machine over here. So as it's being pinged, we can see the packets coming from the tunnel interface on this side. Also, if we go here, we can see that we can establish an SSH session from the server machine to the client, which will be connected right now. So when you enter the password, we can log in. The second part of the lab, we have set up two VMs. One on the left acts as the client and the right acts as the gateway, and we have established a connection to the other client, overall demonstrating the gateway to client connectivity. On the client on this side, we will show that we have connectivity to the gateway. So as you can see, we can ping the gateway, and this gateway has access to, via the tunnel and this routing table, we have access to the other client over there, and we'll demonstrate how that we can ping. So 10041 is this machine, and as you can see, when we're pinging from that machine, from the gateway, we are getting the data to this machine. And in the same note, we will show that we can ping back to the gateway from the host. So we'll establish a SSH connection, so it's working, so we can connect to the gateway from the host. Fourth part of the lab, we have downloaded the example code from the website and modified to our needs. We have set up two virtual machines, and one is running the client's code and one is running the server code. And here we can see we have two virtual machines, and each of them are having their own client certificate, client key, the public and private keys, and now we will try to connect to the server, and it listens for the client and it asks for the encryption password for the server. So now the server is listening for the client, and when we run the client, we will establish a connection. So we sent this hello world, and the server got the reply, I hear you. And we're using AES for authenticity and encryption. In the sixth part of the lab, we are required to make the server talk to two clients using the VPN. And we have the server set up here, and in these two terminals, we're expecting two clients to communicate. And in this host VM, we have set up two connections, and we will try the first connection, and we now contacted the server 2, and we got the server response from the server 2. And from here we can see that client has connected to the server 2. And then now we will try to connect to the other server, and we got the server 1 response. And in the server VM we have the client response.